Continuing Oops All Bonnies today. Hopefully you can hear this, VOD viewers. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing Oops All Bonnies to celebrate my survival of the spicy chicken sandwich, which I will get into in a minute. I will get into that in a minute. Don't worry about that. We will start talking soon. Hello, everybody. My voice is not here. I just choked on water taking my morning pills. Yes, I'm a grandpa. Shut up. I also I realized we haven't opened a stream with one of these in a while. Look at this. Look at this beautiful number. Look at how many of you there are now. It's absurd. Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ. I'm not buying children. I'm saying I could. Cheers.
What up, bro?
Thank you, Morsh Kebab, for the 5 months. That sounded horrible. I'd love to get all of the Florbin juice, the liquid ick out of my lungs before a stream. But of course, I have to take pills right before I stream.
Jumpscare. Please
Why?
get a Dr. Pepper sponsor so I can raid your house for supplies.
That's a bit of a stretch for a Dr. Pepper. That's
Hello, Van Man.
Hello, Ezekiel. How's it going? Thank you for the 3 months. Oh my god, my voice. This is your first stream. I'm so sorry. I need my voice to function. Anyway, I figured I would showcase that, but the more important part is the time is wrong. So let's review the VOD together, shall we? Let's head over to the VODs channel. Hey, look, there's a VODs channel. Did you guys know there's a VODs channel? You guys should go watch the content on the VODs channel if you've missed a VOD. But the last one we did was Oops All Bonnies 2. And it's broken again. Thank you, YouTube. This is my own channel. Let me see it. Yeah, the timer doesn't timer. What is happening? I just need to see where we ended. YouTube, why are you like this?
Pause.
Okay, 9:09:20:37. 9:09:20:37. Blitz. 9:09:20:37. And it's gonna mess up again. And we're gonna have to do this again. Most likely tomorrow. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because it didn't. Why? Why are you like this? Guys, what was the time? What did it say? It was 9:09 something 37. All I can remember is the 37. Guys, what was the other number? Help. Help. I don't want to have to pull it back up again. 9:09:20:37. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now I hit OK. And it works this time. What the hell? Why did it work that time? Why didn't it work the other time? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Alright. Spicy chicken. Yes, I will tell the spicy chicken story once we get in. Don't worry. I'm using the wrong mouse. Give me the right mouse. Okay. So, we're going to do Oops All Bonnies some more today. We're going to get through, hopefully, Security Breach and Ruin. It should be fairly easy. We're not doing that much in here. So, I should be able to do this, and then Ruin, because both of those are pretty quick and straightforward. That's all I plan to do today. This is going to be a shorter stream. I have editing to do after this to finish the video that goes up tomorrow. It'll hopefully go up today for members early on. We'll see. But that's the plan. Thank you, Nico, for the 5 months with Prime. To finish out that first level of the hype train. The scam train. We don't do UCN for this because... Or wait, did we do UCN for this? We did do UCN for this. We did all the bodies in UCN. I'm thinking of something else. The Nuzlocke is the one where we don't do UCN. Alright. So, all we're doing is... Oh, I don't know how to start the timer. Alright, we're gonna find out together how to start the timer. It's this. Okay. And then... No. It's this, and then I have to... Oh, shit. This, and then we have to... Oh, what? What? No. This.
Hello, Vano. Have a great stream. I'm finally home from the front lines. So can I have a congrats on that?
Congratulations.
Also,
Welcome
no
home.
more dads for rabid plush incoming. I kinda like that fella.
No more dads for rabid plush incoming. I do not understand. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I had it. No, I had it. So no. Why? What is
Clocking
this?
into my stream job while working my big boy job.
Clocking into your stream job. What is happening? Why can't I get this to move? I can't get it to do. It won't. Thank you, Surge, for the gifted.
Not with my toes.
What? Oh, oh, I get it. No more. Oh, Rabbit Plush, congratulations for the gifted. What? Okay. How do I need to clear all of these. Go away. Everything sucks. Why is Live Split so confusing? Okay. Now, I go into, I don't know, settings? Okay, and then, yes, what is skip? 2. That's what I was pressing that several times. Skip. Oh, now it works. Okay. So now, Help Wanted, Dreadbear, and now we're at Woman Bonnie. Okay. This is the one we're currently on. We can now begin security breach. Good lord. Cheers, everybody. Shut up, knock off Scott. Okay. I'm scaring you. Because the numbers, skipping the numbers, it's terrifying. Guys, we can't skip all the splits. Yeah, spicy chicken. I'll get to the spicy chicken story here in a second. Thank you to those of you reminding me constantly about the spicy chicken story. I will tell it once we're in. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna have to fight today. Do we have to get jump scared by Afton? Because there's no Afton jump scare, and I don't know how to get foot. And it's just a foot. You look at the foot. Yeah, I know you can't hear Freddy. Why do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear Freddy, or do you want to hear me? Which one do you want more of? You want? Fine. You want Freddy? You guys want Freddy? Here, have Freddy. It's all Freddy now. This is Freddy's stream.
My stomach hatch? That place is reserved for oversized birthday cakes and piñatas. It is not a safe play area. There you are. Scanning complete. How odd. Your guest profile is unknown to me. Who are you?
I'm Gregory.
Gregory. I will notify the main office. Oh, connection error. I cannot connect to the main network.
It's her. She cut you off. She's not going to let you call for help until she finds me.
Who? Who is looking for you? Your mother?
Shh! I hear footsteps.
That is the security guard. She can help.
No, I don't trust her.
Why not?
I don't know who she is, but she's trying to get me. Isn't there some other way for you to communicate with me besides talking so loudly?
Take this. It is a novelty Freddy Fazwatch.
Make him louder. All right, sure. That just makes everything louder. Hold on, I've got a solution.
What was that?
I am sending you an encoded message. Hello, Gregory. It is me, Freddy. I will escort you to the main entrance. However, I am unable to leave this room. You should have no problem. There is a button on the wall that will open the door to the back room. I will make it accessible to you now. Well done, Gregory. There is an open-air vent inside the maintenance room. You will have to climb through the ventilation system and release...
This is the worst bit we've ever committed to. I'm going back. I don't want this anymore. This is awful. This is a terrible experience. Voices going back to like 20. Good lord. Okay. Oh, it's back. No. Okay, we're starting fresh in Security Breach, which means story time, because nothing happens in this goddamn game for the first, like, 10 minutes. So, alright. So yesterday, day before yesterday, we have to go back a little ways. Day before yesterday, I was craving a spicy chicken sandwich with coleslaw and pickles and just like the whole grand slam of a spicy chicken sandwich. And I was very excited. But it was way too late. It was way too late for me to get one. It was like midnight. So I was like, you know what, fine. I'm gonna do chicken sandwich tomorrow for lunch. I'm gonna do chicken sandwich tomorrow for lunch or dinner, whichever one, because I don't always eat multiple meals a day. Like yesterday I had one meal. So lost me a coleslaw. Look, I usually don't like coleslaw. I'll be honest. I am not a coleslaw fan. But for whatever reason, I really wanted a spicy chicken sandwich with coleslaw on it. I just did. That's what I wanted. Maybe I'm pregnant. I don't know. But
Hello Vano, first time chatter, long time YouTube watcher. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for being
I
here.
am glad
Appreciate
to
it.
finally catch you, Liv.
Thanks for walking in on me, Liv. So I decide, all right, you know what? Let's try a new chicken place, just because, you know, I don't know any great chicken sandwich places, and I don't necessarily want to do something basic and boring like Chick-fil-A or something. I should have done Raising Cane's. I haven't tried Raising Cane's before. Whatever. So we tried this place. I won't say the name of it just in case it's like a super local thing and I don't know. But, you know, actually, let me look that up. Hold on, Fred. Hold on, Fred. I gotta look this up. Wait, is this different? Oh, no, that's the right one. Oh, okay, this is everywhere. Never mind. It's fine. I can talk about this. So, have you guys heard of Angry Chicks with a Z? Because I hadn't. And I wanted to try it, and it was close by. There was one close by. So, oh, there's ads. All right, I'll finish the story whenever your dads leave. God, your dads are so intrusive. They won't ever give you any privacy. To clarify, for those of you who are confused, we have to get Vanny. I think that's the only bunny in this game. It's a Vanny Jumpscare. I should pull up my list.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I feel that something is wrong.
Have this up on the side. So, yeah, Vanny, and then Burntrap foot jump scare is also in here. So, those are the only two in this game. Now, I crave a spicy chicken sandwich too. You might not in a second when I'm done telling this story.
Officer Vanessa, I do not know how I got here.
Well, you totally blew it tonight. Your system crashed and you ruined the show. Now, parts and services have you on reduced power. They said it's a safety precaution. Just one more thing to deal with.
I apologize.
A little louder, please, as if we haven't all seen everything about this goddamn game for, like,
Notify me immediately.
just,
I already alerted the others.
why?
Now go back to your room.
We don't need to hear this again for the 870 billionth time. Oh, he's bald! Thank you, Spoon, for the gifted. Why? Oh, congratulations on finishing your 50 gifted in total. What is wrong with you? Okay, anyway, I think ads are done now. You guys have to scream at me when dads are done. Remember that. Taco Bell. Taco Bell is for those of you who don't know, if you're new around here, and we switch this around sometimes, but we scream dads when there are ads running, and we scream Taco Bell when they're over. That way I know and we can all calm down. So, back to the story, back to the chicken sandwich debacle of yesterday. So, I really wanted a spicy chicken sandwich, and I was looking at a couple different places, and I decided Angry Chicks. I was getting food with my dad, so we both were discussing it back and forth, and we landed on Angry Chicks, which I had never heard of. So, if you don't know and you live in the United States of America, most likely, if you want something spicy, the spiciest option on the menu, like top tier spicy, is like medium spice at most. Usually it is really not spicy. If it says extra, extra, extra spicy, it usually means it's kind of medium, almost a little bit, kind of a little spicy. So, whenever my dad and I, because my dad and I handle spice very well, whenever we get spicy food, we get the spiciest option to maximize the heat, because we always know spicy usually doesn't mean all that spicy. Apparently, Angry Chicks is one of those places where if you get the top option, it is burn your asshole for weeks spicy. It is, it touches your tongue and your entire body turns red and starts sweating out of every pore spicy. So, unknowingly, I got a spicy chicken slider, which is like a medium-sized sandwich, and a bowl that was like mac and cheese and spicy... What am I saying? Mac and cheese and chicken and fries for whatever reason. But it looked really good, and I wanted it on top of the sandwich. So I got my mac and cheese bowl extra spicy, which was the second highest option, and then the slider...
This top-tier spice for anyone interested is literally called waiver, as in you have to sign
Yes,
a waiver to eat it.
it's not that high, but it's very close to that. It's not called waiver. That's not here at Angry Chicks, but it is very close to that. It is not one you have to sign a waiver for. But if I read one of your comments, you use all your beans. I don't think I want that, but I just did it, so have fun, I guess. But anyway, so what was I saying? I got cut off by Spoon. Spoon, how dare you interrupt me? Dave's Hot Chicken has good spicy food, but it's not spicy like this. I've had Dave's Hot Chicken. It's fine. Dave's Hot Chicken's fine, but it is not spicy. Anyway, I've now been distracted thoroughly and forgot what I was saying completely. But hold on, now I gotta focus. No, I don't. This is a stupid, boring-ass intro. I can run right past. Anyway, point is, this Angry Chicks spicy ended up being extremely spicy. Okay, Steve, if you're gonna spend all of your points, all of your beans on bless yous, you're just gonna get timed out for clogging the chat, because that's 5 beans at a time. And now everybody's gonna band together and protect you, apparently. Okay, yeah, I guess, so I saw that pop up. Okay, guys, regroup, we're not blessing anymore, regroup. So I guess I should clarify, for those of you who haven't seen, which is most of you, this is my previous channel, this is my old channel. Leave the timer running, this is worth it. When did we do this? Yeah, right here. This was my dad and I doing the one chip challenge 3 years ago.
Hey, buddy.
No,
hey, buddy.
Jesus
hey,
Christ, content
hey,
not
buddy.
available.
Hey, buddy. Hey, you ready for the one chip video? You ready?
This is my father.
What a good opening. I love that intro. Anyway, so we were very excited to try this. It was a lot of fun. Or we thought it would be a lot of fun. It tasted disgusting. This is basically what we went through yesterday. Because of this spicy chicken mistake. Let me regroup a bit and start explaining a little bit. So we wanted spicy, not just burn your mouth and asshole hot just for the sake of it. Because that's the problem. There is spice that is fun and delicious and really adds to the experience. And then there is spicy for the sake of being just unbearable, not fun spicy. So as we're going through these options of spices, it goes, oh, that's what, okay, I remember now. Hey guys, I finally remember what I was gonna say. We, the spice levels go no spice, medium spicy, hot spicy, extra spicy, and angry. And there might have been like one other level in the middle there somewhere. But basically it's this level, it's a couple of levels of variety of spices. So, of course, my dad and I both went for the hottest option by default, because that's what we want, is the spiciest option, because usually spiciness doesn't mean this kind of spicy. So I get a chicken sandwich slider that is angry, and I get my bowl of chicken, a spicy chicken mac and cheese thing, on extra hot instead of angry. So I got the extra hot bowl and the angry sandwich. Angry was no joke. I have not eaten my bowl yet because I spent the entire night suffering the repercussions of the angry chicken sandwich. Where are you going, Chica? There you go. Are you angry, chicken? You better not be. So, to explain the situation, I took one bite of the sandwich, and as I was going in for the bite of the chicken sandwich, I smelled it. And I immediately knew I was making a mistake. So, for those of you who don't know or haven't seen that one chip video, I don't like the taste of peppers. And if you've ever had anything that's that level of spicy, you know that it no longer tastes good. Like, it's not like a jalapeno. Like a jalapeno pepper has a good flavor to it. A habanero pepper has some good flavor to it, but then it starts to get really spicy. A ghost pepper just tastes bad, and then a Carolina Reaper just tastes hot, right? So, it gets to a certain point with spicy peppers where they just don't taste good anymore. They just taste like burnt and hot. So, this chicken sandwich, you can smell that. You can smell that when something is that level of spicy, where it's no longer... It no longer tastes good, it just tastes hot. It got to my face, and I could tell I had made a mistake. And then I took probably the biggest bite of the whole sandwich, because, you know, it's a chicken's, like, tender piece. So there's, like, one huge chunk at the end, and then it gets a little thinner as it like, tapers off. I took the big, juicy part first. It was a terrible idea. I started sweating profusely immediately. My entire face went red. And it was just, it didn't taste good. It sucked because it didn't taste good. It was just, it tasted hot. So, I spent the next, thank God I had ordered a Diet Coke along with it because I was craving a Diet Coke for whatever reason. I don't usually like cola products, or colas of any kind. But thank God I had that Diet Coke because I drank half that damn thing from that first bite to soothe my pain. So after that, I rubbed off, and so did my dad. My dad got 2 chicken sliders. Instead of a chicken slider in a bowl, he got 2 chicken sliders. One of them extra hot, one of them angry. He rubbed off all of the outside of the angry one. I rubbed off all of the outside of the angry one. Thankfully, it was like a breaded coating on the outside that just all came off. I still got the spice and the flavor of it, but oh man, it was bad. That was a terrible idea. And then it settled. So like, you would think that would be the end of the story, right? That would be great. I took one miserable bite and then I fixed it for the rest of the sandwich and I survived. No. I took the one bite. So the server didn't warn you. We ordered online. We had it delivered. That was our mistake. There was no server to warn us. There was no server to warn us about this situation. And also, I usually don't trust server warnings because, like I said, everyone here thinks ketchup is spicy, so, you know. Anyway, so, so after some time, is anyone listening to the story? I think you're the only one not listening to the story. How dare you? Pay attention. This will be on the test. So it settles. I've made the mistake. I've taken one miserable bite, and I rub off everything else, and I'm able to survive the rest of it, because the rest of it is not so bad, right? I rubbed off all the outer part that was, like, the dry, spicy rub, and it's just chicken sandwich with a little bit of leftover spice on, like, the bun and the pickles, and mostly just, you know, the little bit that's left. The majority of it's gone. So I think it's gonna be fine. It is not fine. I eat the rest of that chicken slider, which again, it's a medium-sized chicken sandwich. This is not, like, that's all I had eaten yesterday. I had not eaten because I knew that's what I wanted to eat. So I didn't eat in preparation for getting that food. And it was like it was like 5 o'clock p.m. So that was the first thing I'd eaten. I had that medium chicken sandwich. I could not eat anything else. I was dying. Was I crying? Yes. The tears start flowing immediately when the spice level is too high. Why is that so quiet? That should be a little louder than it is. Oh, where am I going? I did that one. Now I gotta go up here, I think. So hold on, I gotta lock in for a second. This part's so difficult. This part's so scary, so spooky scary. I gotta make sure I do it right. So that's all I had eaten. That's all I had eaten that day. Yesterday, that day. That's all I had eaten. And I could not eat anything else. I couldn't eat the bowl. And I was miserable. I was dying. I felt like I was gonna throw up the whole time. And I had drank that entire Diet Coke. Now, if you don't know, I can't burp. So the bubbles were festering. I was extremely bloated. And I had a very miserable spicy chicken sandwich in my belly. And it then had to slowly make its way through all of my... Don't you dare. And to slowly make its way through the rest of me and out. So I go to bed last night at about, I don't know, 1 a.m., 1:30. I am then struggling to get comfortable until 4 a.m. when I finally am forced to get up and rush to the bathroom and skyrocket every bit of the spicy chicken sandwich out the other end. I survived. I'm still a little uncomfy. Also, for context, last night, did it burn? Oh, do you think it burned a little bit? I was a little scared. Allow me to share some TMI because I'm a streamer and that's what we do. Thank God, we have a bidet. Let me tell you, if you like spicy food, but don't like suffering what happens afterwards, get a bidet that doesn't shoot warm water. Get a normal, regular-ass bidet that shoots room temperature / cold water. because that will save your poor little spicy butthole if you have eaten spicy food. Just so you know, like, it's good information to have. Note that one, but write that one down. Put that in your notebooks. It's very important for later on. On top of all of that, was something I forgot to mention, was last night, after I'd been suffering and had been sitting there for a little while, I started to feel my stomach burn, you know, as it's sitting in my stomach. So I decided to make a milkshake. We have ice cream mix, and I've been messing around making homemade milkshakes occasionally. So I figured I would make one of those. Problem is, those don't do well when it comes to going through you. Oh, okay, well, the dads are back. That's alright. The dads are screaming at the milkshake debacle alongside the spicy chicken debacle, which makes sense. It's alright, don't worry. When you guys start screaming about dads, I know to hold on. Don't scream daddies. Oh, come on with you. It's fine. I don't need to save. Taco Bell? Alright, alright. No, people are still screaming about dads. How is she supposed to get to me? How do you think you're gonna get to me, chicken? Get out of here. He's not bald! I love that people are just now discovering where that came from by watching the VODs channel, because the video's still not— Oh, what? I'm not buying children. Sorry? That was very involuntary.
Peekaboo.
That was awful. Thank you, Eric, for the 11 months. Almost a year. Jesus. Thank you. Now we can say. Okay, anyway, so, what's the story on where the water sound came from? I'll tell that after. Remind me after this. I'll tell that story again, because I've told that a few times, but I'll tell that after the story's done. So, I've now forgotten what I was saying. What was I saying before the dads attacked? Oh, yeah, the milkshakes. So, I made a milkshake to help, but the problem is that this ice cream mix does not do well when it comes to going through your system and staying solid and, you know, being helpful in terms of bowel control. It's great and soothing and creamy and nice and cold, and it's so great for the spice that's going on in my stomach. However, it did not help in skyrocketing everything out of me. So, just like, I would highly recommend that if you're going to eat something spicy, first you check how spicy it actually is, and then you watch Matt Pett's video, whichever one it was. It was a food theory video, I think it had to have been, on how to soothe spice the best way, because I've watched that video. I watched that video a while ago. It's a very good video. However, I haven't watched it in a while, so I forgot the conclusion and what the best method was. And we don't have any milk, so all I had was water and Diet Coke. Anyway, that's the end of that story. That's what happened to me last night. And I saw someone ask in chat earlier, will we do a mac and cheese bowl taste test later? Maybe we will, because I do want to eat it today. I'm not hungry yet. I usually don't eat until probably 4 or 5 hours from now. Sometimes. Matt Pat, the politician. He is sometimes in politics now, I think. But yeah. Anyway, so maybe we will do a mac and cheese taste. I'll just like take a bite from the bowl later before we end stream. I don't know. Yeah, so the water sound effect. Somebody play the water sound effect. I know it's very expensive, but somebody play it to trigger this story.
Vano, drink some water. The condensation.
So that is Joe. That is Joe's voice. If you haven't seen Pardon My Stupid, I do a YouTube channel with her. We haven't uploaded in a while. We're behind. We're catching up slowly behind the scenes, so that way I can release on a schedule over there. But not yet. Still catching up on that. Hi, Chica. Ate some pizza. Delicious. Hopefully the pizza isn't as spicy as the chicken sandwich was. So, if you don't know who Andres is, Andres Productions on Twitch, twitch.tv/Andres_Productions. I think there's an underscore in there. Joe did a sound effect for him. I don't remember what the context was because I wasn't there for that. Where she said the exact same thing, but instead of ending with my name, ended with Andres. And I heard that for the first time, like a couple streams after she did that sound effect for him. And I called her and I was like, hey, really random question. Can you do that exact same sound effect for my channel? To which she said yes, and now it will live forever in infamy over here as well. And then I told her, or no, then I don't remember what triggered the liquid one, but the liquid one is miserable and I hate it. For those of you asking what Vanny is, or what Bonnie is in this game, woman Bonnie, Vanny. And then, possibly Burntrap. Which I don't feel good about, because one, I don't know how to do it, and two, I have to get there. Can we finish the speedrun a little faster? What do you mean? I've actually been going kind of fast this time, because I've been telling a story. I love the idea that anybody coming in right now...
I apologize to all for those I have affected with the water inflation on this channel.
Yeah, thank you, Spoon. I blame you 100%, even though I don't actually remember who's to blame specifically, but I don't think it was you. What are you doing, chicken? Come here, chicken.
While I was at kindergarten, we had a small garden outside, and one of the attendants planted hot peppers.
Wow, that
I
was...
ate it, and I drank a lot of water. It made it worse, surprisingly.
Yeah, so when you drink water with something spicy, it swishes around in your mouth and it just spreads the heat everywhere in your mouth. Water does not help. Water is a terrible idea. I'm over here. God damn it. Yeah, I meant to get Bonnie, not chicken. I know. I've just got chicken on the brain, guys. I've had so much chicken experience over the past 24 hours that I needed to get a chicken to feel better about myself. I'm sorry. I do. It's right here. Even though this really isn't... This is like one of the dumbest missions in the game. There are a lot of things that can take that spot, but, you know. Chicken PTSD. Oh. Anyway... yeah, the water story is nothing crazy interesting or anything. That's just, I think I finished the story. I don't know. When you guys distract me for even half a second, I completely forget everything that was happening in my brain before that. So I need you guys, this is why I need you guys to always pay super close attention, is so you guys can get me back on track when I go way off track and forget everything. How dare you? Get out of here. What the f- My god, chicken! I haven't actually had an effective jump scare like that in this game in so long. Did she just teleport? You asshole chicken. Jesus Christ. God damn. And now she got stuck or teleported again? I don't know. This section makes no sense. Good lord. Someone clip that. Okay, white woman jump scare. Not a Vanny jump scare, unfortunately. This is not the Bonnie we need. Hi. You're about to turn into a bunny. And we get the autosave here, so this is a perfect time to get Vanny. Hey, it actually worked this time. The amount of times that Lost and Found 2 AM doesn't work in this game is so wild to me. Hi, Vanessa. I would actually love to stay here, if possible. If I could stay in this room, like the rest of the game, that'd be great. But even better if this room, after you attack me, all wibbly wobbly like at the camera, or at my face, eyeballs, whatever it is. If it would be great if I could just teleport to Burntrap, that'd be cool. There you are. Can you actually get me through the window here? I've never stood right here while you come up to me. Hi, how you doing? Ow, my eyes. Oh, you can't. Okay, but you're right here. Hi. 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 You wanna... Okay, bunny door jump scare. That's one of two here. Now, here's the thing. That could be one of one. That could be one of one.
Where am I? Look at all this stuff.
What the hell? Why?
Freddy, are you there?
Why does this not work? Just that. Open this. Thank you. It could be the only one. Shut up, Vanny. Shut up. I have more important things to worry about. Burntrap foot jump scare. Bonnie? Not a Bonnie. One or two. Vote now. Oh god. Okay. Is this just because you want more stream? Is this just because you want to see me play Security Breach for longer? Is that all this is? We crave more content. Yep, there it is. Yep. Anytime I'm like, this thing shouldn't pass, I'll leave it up to Twitch chat. I should just assume that you guys are going to choose the dumbest, worst possible option for me that will just elongate the stream. Entertain us, FNAF boy. Fine. I didn't even finish the poll. I don't care. That's gonna leave it in limbo. It's like I just edged the poll. I'm sorry. I gave it blue balls. It's fine. Blue poll balls. I don't know.
I might be able to get through this then, but I don't have anything to open it. Maybe there's something else.
Uh-oh. So, I don't actually know how to get the Burntrap foot jump scare. I don't actually know how to do that. Why is this white now? Why is this door... Like, I don't want to judge, but why is it white? It was not this white 2 seconds ago. I'm not crazy, right? It's brighter now. I am not crazy. Yeah, this side's darker. Why... What? What? Okay. Yeah, I know I can get to Burntrap through Monty's vent. I don't actually know how to get up into Monty's vent. I know it's not that hard. But then what? I just walk up to Burntrap and he just attacks me? Is that it? Because if it's that simple, then that's great. But I do unfortunately have to at least beat one of the animatronics to get downstairs. That part sucks. I do have to beat the game once. Actually, do I have to be? I might not. No, I do. I have to get Monty's claws. Oh, hi. I forgot you come over here.
Freddy, are you okay?
How long do streams normally last? 4 hours on average. I would say give or take 4 hours, give or take 4 hours, you know.
Is there anything I can do?
Roxy, stay away from me. Thank you, Roxy. You also stay away from me. You know, I should really learn how to speedrun this game. With how much I play it at this point. Oh god, why liquid?
Some liquid.
Cheers.
The condensation.
I hate the liquid ones so much. We don't see Burntrap's face, so how do we know it's his foot? You know, there's this little thing that you guys should probably learn about called object permanence. So, when something is out of your view, you still know it's there, right? When you look at the wall next to you, and then you look away from the wall, you still know the wall's there. The wall doesn't disappear, right? So when I walk up to Burntrap and I see his funky little body standing there, and then I see his foot suddenly, you know, I think it's probably safe to assume that's his foot. Just because it's out of my view doesn't mean it's not his foot anymore.
Freddy said I could find a backstage pass around here somewhere.
World is not very optimized. Yeah, just because it's out of your view doesn't mean it unloaded, guys. This is not a video game. The world is not optimized well. You cannot run Earth on your 4020. Is that a graphics card? That's not a graphics card. You cannot run Earth on your 1080 GTX graphics card. I'm sorry. From like 6 years ago, you know?
Got it. Now I should be able to find the lift controls.
Earth requires at least 150 90s tied together to load one zone. This game sucks. It takes 9 months to even log in. And depending on your spawn, you might be stuck with some some real unfortunate circumstances.
There's something else in here.
How much RAM would the world need to run? Oh, hundreds of billions of petabytes. Petabytes? Petabytes? I actually don't know how to pronounce it.
I can see you on the monitor. I didn't think you could stand up.
Dad's right before the punchline. Tutorial lasts until you're 18.
Pointing all the cameras. They're both coming to the office.
Imagine a game that is literally built like life, where you have to play the game for 18 years before you complete the tutorial.
Okay, but how do I get out of here?
What if I just jump on this vent enough? Can I break it? Quickly open the door. You said that in my right ear. And you're here. Okay. This one. There you go, buddy. There you go. My dads are about spicy Takis. I don't want anything spicy anymore. However, I do have an entire box of Takis beside me. So, I do like spicy. Although Takis aren't that spicy. If you eat enough of them, they get spicy. Nope, that's this one. This is this one. No, it's not. The wrong thing. It's this one. Okay. Can I ship that box to your house? I'll pay you 700 beans. It costs a lot more than 700 beans, unfortunately for you. Although, what I would recommend is taking a look at Amazon.com. Unsurprisingly, they ship everywhere. And, you know, a box like that is like 20 bucks. Not that bad. Okay, I win. Hi, buddy. Hi, go.
Save me. I'm so sorry.
One talkie per jump scare.
All I found was
Is that a challenge you want me to do? Because that's not a very hard challenge. What about 800 beans? Inflation. Oh, God. What is with the stuttering down here? Jesus, man. Ow. Ow. Oh, my God. That was awful. One angry chicken sandwich bite per jump scare. Absolutely not. No, I will not be making that mistake again. Sorry, I don't know what happened to my voice. I will not be making that mistake again. I am so good. I do not need to suffer like that. Again. $10 Takis per jump scare, and you have to try to beat all the FNAF games. I would just get fat. That wouldn't be spicy like you're thinking. I would just get fatter. Okay, Chica's above me. Not ideal. Showtime's really just annoying.
Sorry, I was helping a client. What did I miss?
A lot of you missed the stream so far. You missed the spicy chicken sandwich story, which is unfortunate. How you doing, Chica? Where are you, Chica? There you are, Chica. Don't look at me. I'm busy. Where is your head going? Oh, Jesus. Forgot you were there. Oh, shit. I missed? Okay. I think that's useful. It is useful. Look at how useful the distractions are. You never realize, because I know a lot of speedrunners don't use it. Like, distractions really work in this game. I thought distractions were completely useless, but no, they really work.
I hope Freddy's okay.
Whoa, that reflection. That's kind of impressive. I mean, Gregor, your mouth wasn't moving, but I'm shocked. I don't fit there. That's unfortunate. Can I have over this? No? Really? That's too tall? Fine. I'll do it the stupid way where there's like this or whatever. Come on. Greg, why are you like this? Greg. What the hell? Gregory sucks at this. Am I supposed to do it like here? Is this it? I actually don't know where the spot is. I can't remember now. There's a spot you can jump down there. Whatever. That's fine. I'll go the stupid way. Chica, why? Chicken Master, that's how you get banned? Just so you know. Hi. Why? Roxy? Here. Take a look at that. Chica! Why are you all on my ass? Okay, that works. Actually, that's way better. Thank you. You know, I'm realizing as I go how really stupid this section is. You know, I don't play this game enough to recognize how dumb these animatronics are. Mods, stop telling them to calm down and just ban them. Guys, come on. We have a stream to keep healthy. With you know, if someone in chat's causing problems, just ban them. What's my hair routine? It's called balding. I actually don't know if I can sprint here. Guess I can. Bye, Freddy. Where are Freddy? 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 What? Freddy? Freddy, where are you? Freddy? What the? What? Where? Freddy! I heard him talking. I heard him walking around. He wasn't anywhere near me. What the hell? Okay.
Freddy, can you hear me? Freddy's in there.
Vano, you are so funny. Please don't go bald. Unfortunately, I don't get much of a say in that. I have really unfortunate hair genes that have made the top of my head thin more than anywhere else. So much so that I have what we call in the business a receding hairline.
If I can find another security badge, I can get into parts and service.
And unfortunately, I've looked into this. Unfortunately, I cannot get a hair transplant yet. I mean, I could. I could theoretically get a hair transplant, but it would be a dumb idea to get a hair transplant now in my early 20s because, really? Excuse you. Because most likely I'm not done balding, so I'll just have to get another one in the future and it'll be harder to do. So I would like to get a hair transplant in the future so I can just fix my broken ass hairline and head, but I won't be able to until like my mid 30s to mid 40s, unfortunately. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna have to deal with the nonsense, chaos, garbage that is my current hairline and eventually either go bald, wear a wig, or some other bullshit to make myself look semi-normal on stream. I also just need to get a hairstylist to basically tell me what to do with my hair right now. Cause, oh, hey, 10 hours. I didn't even notice. Because right now it is miserable. Can chat pick a wig? Absolutely not. I would rock a perm. Okay, look, here's something I need. Here's something I need to know. Perms, in my understanding, I guess I should look for male perm. Perms, in my understanding, are curly hair, but I've been corrected recently in that it can actually be pretty much any hairstyle. It's just mostly associated with curly hair. But I mean, like, I wouldn't mind. This is looks maxing to the extreme right here. Whoever this is, bro. Like, come on, that you're doing too much here. But like, I don't know if I could pull something like this off. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it would fit me very well. But like, I feel like, because perm, in my understanding, used to be curly hair only, and now it seems like you can kind of do anything with it. Also, I'm not Asian enough, so I don't know how well that would work. That's me in the future. You guys believe in my weight loss journey more than I do. Rock a mullet. I kind of want to get like a modern mullet, which is almost what I have right now, but not really, because I don't really care for it, or like, I don't take care of my hair. I just kind of, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I'll take care of it eventually. Yeah, for those of you giving me balding prevention advice, that's the reason I'm not completely bald yet, is because I am tending to my hair and I'm caring for it. Unfortunately, all of the tricks to, like, oh, fix balding or prevent balding, all they do is stop, or like, they slow it down a little bit. There is no way to reverse your balding without doing some sort of medical procedure. There's nothing out there that will completely reverse balding once it starts. It will slow it down, like over-the-counter stuff at least. There are medications that I'd like to potentially try that might fix it, but who knows, man? Who knows? Oh shit! Right where I need to go. No, not where I need to. I need to go this way. I don't know why I always think of that backwards. I think I have to go down that path, but I don't. I always have to go this way. Nice. Please get Dorito hair. I need someone to define Dorito hair.
Security office. Should be one of those badge head things in here.
Spicy chicken sandwich hair. Okay.
I can open parts of service now. Oh, come on.
Buy a bald cap to speed up the process, then get a wig. You know, Twitch chat's advice never ceases to amaze me. What am I stuck on? Trash cans, of course. Just like the rest of my whole life. What? That didn't make any sense, actually. I changed my mind. It's hair that looks and tastes, if you're committed, like Doritos. Fun fact, I don't actually like Doritos all that much. Like, they're fine sometimes, but I don't like really powdery chips like that. Because the flavor is, like, way overpowering of everything else. It doesn't really taste like a chip. It's too hard. Not my favorite thing. Which is funny, being that I've had a Dorito emote in my Twitch chat since, like, the beginning of my streams back in, like, 2021 or whenever I started streaming. I will say something very controversial potentially, though. I think Cool Ranch is significantly better than nacho cheese. Nacho cheese is way too much. It's way overbearing. Cool Ranch is pretty good. Cool Ranch, it's not my favorite. I don't love Doritos in general, but Cool Ranch is so much better than any of the other ones. Coldest take ever. That's the blue one, yeah, right? I think. Because, like, I feel like so many people put nacho cheese above Cool Ranch, and Cool Ranch is so much better. I would like to apologize to future me for destroying any possibility I had at getting a Dorito sponsorship in the future. Please get Roxy hair. I'm not getting Roxy. Oh, well, you know, if I could pull off Roxy hair, I would so do it. I don't want white hair, though. Should wear a top hat when I go bald to match Freddy. Is that how my streams are going to go? I'm going to go bald, and then I'm just going to put a top hat on to fix it. Oh, someone's on fire. Oops. Put my hair in the oven so I'm hot. Thank you for giving me instructions on how to be hot.
To reconnect Freddy's head, repeat the correct sequence by pressing the flashing connectors.
I'm so used to doing this at like 2 times speed or 4 times speed now that this feels slow.
Testing console to run diagnostics and complete the procedure. Good job.
Nice.
Freddy is all patched up and ready for the big show.
Oh, someone's on fire again.
Exit the protective cylinder.
People need to start? Don't start lighting yourself on fire. People need to stop lighting themselves on fire is what I was trying to say.
There's so much tech stuff in here.
Let me go, Freddy!
Anything I can use to stop the other bots?
Bright lights in the eyes cause us to briefly malfunction. I suppose a phaser blaster will
I actually kind of like the dad's bit, not gonna lie. Look, the dad's bit is fun. It's gonna get old and we're gonna have to change it at some point, but it's fine for now.
You will need a party pass to open one of those attractions. Chica normally gives them out for birthdays. Check her green room in Rockstar Row. You may find one there. Use the service as
Shut up, Fred, man. Shut up, Fred. You know, I actually want to tell this story a little bit. I don't know, I don't have, like, screenshots or anything to share, unfortunately. I should have taken pictures of it. Last night, so, if you don't know, YouTube is very adamant about, you know, it's owned by Google, so of course it has AI features. They're very adamant about incorporating them in new places, in new ways. I'll just show an example of this. So last night, I was looking at my analytics and looking at stuff, clicking around in YouTube Studio, and so right here, this is my latest video, right? This button wasn't here before. This used to be the analytics button, so I accidentally clicked it, and this opens up the AI Ask Studio thing. So it opens up this, and it catch me up on performance for this video. And it breaks down performance, tells you what people are saying, that kind of thing. It's actually kind of cool. It's kind of useful. Because instead of having to dig through and pick everything apart myself, it just kind of summarizes it for me like this. So it shows me the click-through rate based on my typical, like, its performance versus my typical performance. So it's pretty useful, actually. It tells me what it's doing well, opportunities to improve, and stuff like that. So it's pretty helpful. So I accidentally clicked it, and I wasn't planning on going into it, but I was like, you know what, fine, let me take a look and get some information, see what it has to say. I had the most profound and intelligent conversation I have ever had with any AI ever last night with YouTube Studio's built-in AI. I had no idea an AI could be as intelligent as the AI was last night. Don't get me wrong, it was not by any means perfect. There were some really stupid, like, corporate conversations throughout where it was like, here's some very generic advice. But, holy shit, man, there was some really profound stuff in there. So I started going back and forth with it. I'm just kind of explaining it like I would a business partner, like what my plan is on YouTube, what I'm trying to do. And holy shit, it directed me in a really smart way. Now, I'm not in any means, like in any way saying that it's perfect or that I will continue to follow its advice indefinitely, but I want to show you when I started going back and forth about how I can figure out how to optimize my click-through rate. So, first of all, actually, I can pull this up on my phone. I can show you this because I took a picture of this because it was so wild. And this is an insight into a little bit of my YouTube experience. Oh, this is not going to show up this well. Hold on. This is worth it. This is worth the conversation. I think it's interesting. So this is what it broke down my, and that's not going to work. I'll send this to myself. Hold on. Well, let's spend our gameplay doing this. Hold on. Let me send this to me. How do I do that? Put it, fine, I'll email it to myself. Email me this picture, me. Nice. Send. Send, I don't care. Large one, that's fine. Send it. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, me. Thank you, me. Okay. This. Can I just download it, please? Can I download it, please? I should have just taken a screenshot of this. This would be so much easier if I just took a screenshot. Okay. So, this is my analytics versus typical analytics on YouTube in the gaming space. So, click-through rate. This is a percentage of people who clicked on my video when presented it. Average is 4 to 6%. My average is 6.14, so slightly above average. My average view duration, so the average view duration on gaming videos is typically 7 to 10 minutes. Mine is 18 minutes and 29 seconds. Average view percentage is 25 to 35%. My average is on the high end, or no, actually right in the middle of that. But considering that my average view duration is so high, this almost doesn't even really matter. It's extremely healthy. And then my shorts percentage, getting people to watch shorts, is significantly above the industry standard. So apparently, my retention is phenomenal. My click-through rate is above average, but could use some improvement. So, and that's kind of what it told me. It was like, my retention on YouTube is phenomenal, and what it kept saying is elite. Whatever. AI is very good at complimenting you. If you want to feel good about yourself, go talk to an AI. Legitimately, like if you have a conversation with an AI, it is programmed to give you the most positive response it can. So obviously it's being very positive about the good things and being very careful with the negatives, which is not what I want. If I'm going to use AI, I want AI to be my business partner that is like incredibly hypercritical of what I do so I can improve, right? That's the whole point. Otherwise, why? I don't want a compliment machine, you know? So, it's very good at giving you compliments. So it says my retention's elite. But it was very adamant about my click-through rate could be better. So, shut up, Vanessa. I already got your bunny. I don't need you anymore. So it was very adamant about my click-through rate being not as high as it could be, and I should improve that. So I went back and forth with it about, all right, how can I improve it? Can you not? Why does this game always have to have a thread? I'm just trying to run around, man. So I went back and forth with it of just like, how can I improve my click-through rate? What are some good ideas? It gave me some very generic corporate advice, like, you know, I'll have to give an example to really share what it said. So it said for my FNAF but the games keep getting faster video, it said a good way to potentially improve that would be to make the thumbnail something where, you know, you punch through the, wow, sorry, I need to redo this. Make the thumbnail Foxy punching through the door. So I said, that's a terrible idea because it feels fake. And I feel like that's the biggest problem right now with YouTube, is everything feels overproduced or inauthentic in some way. And that's kind of what I want to help redirect YouTube to do. I want to fix that trend of everything being overproduced and feeling just like there's no way that's actually in the video. It's just, it feels like it was tailored to be a poster for the video rather than proof of the video actually providing what you're clicking for. So I told it that, and it came back with some of the best advice I have ever seen for YouTube creation, which led me to change the most recent thumbnail, and that's where I was trying to go with this. So initially, I tried 2 thumbnails for the FNAF But the Nights, the game gets faster every night video. This was the first one, which is fine, it gets the point across, very similar to some of my other stuff. This was the second one, also very similar. This one did slightly better than this one, for whatever reason, I don't know. But this one did slightly better. It told me, okay, if you don't want to do an overproduced thumbnail like Foxy punching through the door, why not take an actual screenshot moment from the game that is just absurd to fit the premise. So the premise is the games get faster every night. And it explained it to me. It explained it semi-okay, and I took that and I was able to do this. Which, surprisingly, so far, is not actually performing better than this one. I'm testing and comparing the two. This one is still performing better. However, I think objectively this is a better thumbnail overall. It is an actual screenshot of something that can happen in the games, a screenshot of what makes the moment absurd. It's night 3, 97% power, and Foxy is attacking. That shouldn't be happening, right? So it gives... It gave me that concept, and it also did the same thing for the Oops All Freddy's video, but I'm actually not going to change that one. I tried it, didn't really work out. But like thinking about my thumbnails like this, where it is trying to package my thumbnails as a proof of something that happens in the video without being overproduced, but also without just being a blank screenshot, is a really smart method, and it's something that I wouldn't have necessarily thought of without that advice from the AI. It was so wild, because I never, ever get good advice from AI. AI always gives garbage advice, super generic advice, or like, you know, something that if you really bend it hard enough, you can turn it into something useful. But for the most part, it's usually just very generic and gives you advice that is like the norm rather than what I'm trying to do, which is change the norm. So I thought that was very interesting and, you know, shocking that I actually got that from an AI. Anyway, what the hell has been happening in chat? I've just seen a lot of deleted messages and pure chaos. What is going on over there? Oh, hi, I forgot you were here. Just ask a professional, AI is stupid. Okay, I feel like I went through that entire conversation and gave a good example where AI isn't actually stupid. There are some times where it can actually be useful. I feel like completely banishing AI to its own corner as something horrible and negative and not useful in any way is just a terrible, blind mindset to use. Like, yes, there are scenarios, in fact, in most cases, where AI is not helpful, not useful, and a bad idea, and really just not, you know, it destroys creativity. Like, there are a lot of scenarios where it is terrible. In most scenarios, it is bad. But there are... Monty, get the hell out of here. There are a lot of cases where AI can actually be helpful and used as a tool. And whether you like it or not, AI is in everything everywhere. So even if you think you are being extremely anti-AI, you are still incidentally using AI because it is going to be implemented into everything. We've been using AI for years without even knowing it, because we didn't have a name for it, because AI isn't actually AI. I know that's been a conversation around everywhere.
Look around
Thoughts on other sentient furniture? You know, if my couch can, like, predict my future, I think that's when we've gone too far. Why are there two wee-woos? Why are there two wee-woos? Why are there two wee-woos? What the hell? They're slowly fading into obscurity.
What's this? It looks like an old camera.
That is a fast cam. If you are in trouble, use the camera flash to scan the other animatronics. Keep in mind that it will not work on monitors.
See, I feel like there are also people who can boil down generative AI to just generative AI bad because it harmful in this one scenario that is very common. However, you know, I like to point to its like actual practical positive uses. And, you know, as it gets better, it gets less funny, which makes it less cool. So, for entertainment, I would say generative AI is really only good when it's funny. But, and it's only going to get better, so it's only going to get less and less funny as time goes on, which sucks. So, like, I use DugDug as a great example of that. DugDug uses he stopped doing a lot of his content, but he would use AI all the time as, like, generated voices and storylines that he would, like, guide along, but it was all generative AI, right? And it works so well because it's funny. Like, AI being dumb is really funny to watch. So I feel like the mindset of generative AI bad, always bad, is just not, it's not a good way to look at it. There are bad ways to use it, and as soon as you completely drop the creative process and give AI 100% of creative control, you lose what creativity actually looks like, you know? You have a sentient bed named Bedward.
Most people don't see the correct and funny ways in using AI, and that then when they start calling it bad.
Most people just see the environmental issues, which there are. There are many environmental issues with it, that is true. And they see artists, you know, being replaced slowly over time by AI. Those are the two main use cases I see that people complain about generative AI. Once you go beyond that, I can't see anybody finding ways to point out what's wrong with using AI as a tool, right? As a helpful tool. That is where I don't understand people consistently fighting for it. Yes, I am 100% against generative AI being used as a replacement for your art. And, you know, just telling an AI and then trying to claim that as your own art. Scummy, gross, not actually creative in any way. There is no such thing as a prompt engineer. Yes, getting an AI to respond to your prompts is hard, but you are not anything other than a director when you create something using AI to do all the work for you. But outside of the environmental issues that it causes to try to manage, like, water cooling that much, gets a little difficult. There are a lot more layers to it than that, and I feel like people boil it down to, they're using so much water. Doesn't exactly work like that.
For the soft feel of a lover. Not with my toes.
But those two are the things that I see most often, and it's just, there's so much more to it than that. There's so much more that it can be used for in a positive way. There are other ways that it is being engineered to be used in positive ways. Like, God, the medical industry benefits so much from AI. Not generative AI, but also generative AI is being used to help create the AI that's being used in the medical field. So there are a lot of positives for it that people just completely deny because of the other harmful elements. And unfortunately, that just comes with advancing technology. There are going to people who use it for more harm than good. Where am I going? I've been completely distracted by this conversation, and now I don't know where I am anymore. I went the wrong side. Major size is over there. I need to go home, down to the chicken home, the daycare. Theater, that's the one. Those of you confused about why I'm in security breach still, we have to go all the way down to Afton and get a stupid foot because chat voted on it.
Fazbear
What's up with the lighting on these doors? I don't understand. Okay.
Artists are so precious. Someone had to protect them from the dads.
Every artist who has a dad needs to be shielded from them. Yeah, chat really did vote for me to get kicked by Vurntrap. I am not okay. What if I don't have a dad and I'm an artist? You're safe. Thank God, you avoided the worst thing. Okay.
As an artist myself, I also don't have dads.
You know, I saw a message in there talking about using AI for like help with homework. There's one thing that
I meant to explain the reasoning behind the gifted, but okay. Yours was funnier.
this little asshole. I'm now gonna get a Monty on my ass. I didn't ask for this. I'm going down here. I'm so glad I can jump over that. It's so stupid. There's a, you know, I feel like a lot of people, especially with, especially, oh, I have to go up and around. Come on. Oh, right, because that just goes out there. Especially like teachers. Oh, how in the hell? All right, thank you. I'll take it. Come on. Why? I just got saved from you, asshole. How am I here? This isn't where I wanted to be. Oh, shit crackers. Who put shit on my crackers? This isn't what I wanted. I need to go this way anyway. What am I talking about? I did dumb. I'm in the spot that I need to be. Why are you coming up here? Anyway. You know, I feel like a lot of teachers are very anti-AI. And it's like, never use AI in your homework or you will get an immediate F. You will fail everything that you use AI on. And I feel like we need to reframe, because AI is not going anywhere. I feel like every generation we have something that the teachers are like, oh, you're not going to have that, so we can't use that. Like, imagine the phone calculator argument from my generation. It's like, you won't have a calculator in your pocket at all times, so you need to learn to do math the hard way. And now we have a phone in our pocket at all times with a calculator on it. I feel like AI is going to be the same thing for the next generation. And in reality, we should be using AI to advance what we can do as a civilization. Like, raise the floor of what we're capable of as humans by using AI to our advantage. So we're doing two things. We have two opportunities here. One, which is what's currently happening, AI gets better and we get lazier. So we just start using AI to do everything for us. And then there's the other route that we could be taking, that we should be taking, which is AI gets better, so what becomes difficult for humans gets raised up a notch. So now we have AI to help us do more complex tasks, so we can do things that would normally have not have been possible by humans way easier and way faster in a actual reasonable time frame by using AI to help us rather than do it for us. And I feel like that's where, like, for the homework argument, I feel like if teachers encouraged you to, like, argue against an AI to help you come up with a new perspective for your article that you're writing, instead of telling AI to do it for me, you can use AI to help come up with a better perspective or a better outlook or do more thorough research on a task. It's not perfect enough to trust fully, and that's also why you should, you know, you should argue against it, and you should really test it and see what it's capable of, because AI can be a very useful tool to really test your knowledge as a human being. And I feel like just in general, that's the direction we should be taking it. We should be using AI to raise the floor of what humans are capable of, instead of getting lazier and just letting AI do more stuff for us. It's a combination of the two. Yes, and getting using data that's being collected.
Off the topic for a moment. Just spotted a first-time watcher. I'ma encourage him a little bit.
Okay. You having data collected without our permission and then having that used to train AI is theoretically fine until it is used to generate things that are protected under copyright. So if like we're accessing copyrighted material, training AI models with that, and then
yearned for the soft feel
and then
of a
using that trained AI model that was trained off of copyrighted material to create new copyrighted material, that's where it becomes an issue. And that's where we don't have laws yet. We need to have laws yet, and we're not going to have laws, unfortunately, for a while, mostly because our lawmakers probably can't even say what an AI is. They probably think ChatGPT lives in their TikTok. That's a little concerning. But yeah, using copyrighted material to train an AI model and then getting away with creating new copyrighted material based on that, it becomes a dangerous game. So I don't actually know, I don't have a solution for that, unfortunately, because if we get to the point where we have to request permission for anything being trained for AI, nothing will ever get trained because nobody's ever going to give permission. Like myself, looking at my content, and then someone like some company like Google, for example, asking, "Hey, can we share all of your YouTube videos with our AI model so other people can make AI generated content like yours?" Of course I'm gonna say no. Why would I ever say yes to that? Oh shit, guys, I need the thing. I forgot. I've been yapping and I got distracted. I forgot this is a thing that I need. I need to look. I'll just look this up. It's alright. I'll look this up. Alright, here we go. Down for... Wait. I don't know what it starts at. I don't know what it starts at. Down 4 times. Wait. 4 down 4 times. Lever. 3 down 2 times. Lever. 1 up 2 times. Lever. 2 down once. I think that's it. Okay, thank God. Get out of here. Thank you. Okay. Oh God. Why is this so laggy? Why is this area lagging? What is happening? I went the wrong way. Look at how, like, choppy this area. I don't know if you guys can tell, but... What the hell? I am over here now. It's so choppy here. What is happening? What's wrong with my security breach? What is wrong with my video game? Actually, this is a very broad question.
He's bald.
So, what the hell? Thank you, Demand Gaming Fun, for 25 gifted. Why? What is wrong with you guys? Why do you spend so much money on me? That's an absurd amount of money to spend on me. We're sitting here choppy gameplay through the maze, and that's when you drop the 25 gifted? I didn't even earn it. This is not successful. I failed the maze. Actually, I blame your 25 gifted. I failed the maze. What? How did I get back this way? How did I get turned around like that? Maybe I didn't fail the maze yet. It's so choppy over here. Why is it so choppy over here? Nope, I did not succeed. What the hell? Why is this so broken?
'Cause are awesome. Like, you cheer us all up really good.
Do I? I'm glad I do. Yapping about AI being used in good ways. Oh my god, it's so choppy over there. I can't look this way. I can't look at the Monty zone. Oh my god. Okay, somehow I messed this up horribly. We're reloading, because Jesus Christ. How is the mazer size code always wrong? Once you figure out which buttons move which, shut up, just tell me this one. Okay. 4 on the bottom 4 times.
I'd just like to support you and be one of your top fans.
Lever. 3 on the bottom 2 times. God damn it. This game sucks so much. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. This is a terrible part of this game. This game sucks ass. Okay. 4 on the bottom 4 times. Lever. 3 on the bottom 2 times. Lever. Button 1 on the top 2 times. Lever. Button 2 on the bottom once. Lever. 2 on the bottom once. That looks right. It looks exactly the same as it did a minute ago, but it looks right. It's so laggy over here. Why is it so laggy over here? On this time it worked. Okay, this one worked for some reason. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Okay. Yeah, we're frozen. I don't know why it was so laggy in this direction. We've already been going for an hour and a half. This is ridiculous. All because you guys wanted foot. You guys wanted foot, so we got more stories to tell. I don't know how much of that'll make it in the video. All you freaks want feet. Or, sorry, it's not even feet. It's not even really feet jump scare. It's 1 foot. Shut up, Monty. No time. There's no time, Monty. There's no time for you. Brother. Why? Are you just not gonna give up? Are you just not gonna give up? I have no chance here. I have no chance! What the hell, Monty? Why? Did you see that shit? What was that shit? What? This is so stupid. Monty! I'm jumping over. I'm not spawning Monty. I don't know how to do this actually, but I'm gonna learn. Today is the day that I find out how to do this. How do you do this? How do you avoid escaping Monty? How do you... I think I have to open it first.
Soon I'm gonna be at 60 total gifted,
Good
and I'm
lord.
proud of it cause it makes me feel even with ya, YK. It's like showing appreciation and gratitude to you for making good content.
Is this good content? Is this the good content you subbed for and gifted for? Shit. God damn it.
Yeah.
Whoa! That's a gator! Okay.
definitely the content I subbed for.
I'm glad I can provide. Monty, why are you like this? Monty, get a life! Maybe find a wife. Come on, really? Okay. Nice. Okay. Monty has a whole ass boss battle, and others just kind of have a series of events. Yeah, I feel like Monty's really the only one that has an actual boss battle, even though it's really broken. I'm turning on the flashlight. Sorry, I just got flash Monty a couple times. We good. Give me your, oh, your feet. Right, I take your feet to put it on Freddy's arms, of course. I'm just gonna bring Freddy over here. Hey, Fred, how you doing, buddy? Serge, I appreciate the bits, but we don't talk on other people's behalf in chat because if I miss messages or I avoid messages on purpose, you know, that I don't necessarily need to point out every single thing that's going on, acknowledge everything, because there are some people in chat who do not get that when I am not responding, that after they hammer on the same thing over and over and over again, that, you know, maybe it's not the topic of conversation for the stream. Sometimes I miss chats, but other times I ignore chats on purpose because sometimes chat does not know how to stay on topic. You're good. Big dads. Yes, I've actually gotten jump scared by her.
I believe you if you say you have, but it is highly unlikely. I have not seen her, and she does not sound like a character we have at Pizzaplex.
Oh, thank you, Fred, for the wonderful speech in the elevator. I now have to go upgrade you with feet. I have to give you feet so we can get feet. That's the current goal. No, Roxy, I know exactly where I'm going, actually. I basically live in the Pizzaplex at this point. How much rent at the Pizzaplex? You know, I kind of, like, don't tell them. Don't tell the owners this. I kind of don't pay rent. You know, I just kind of chill in the Foxy cubicle. I don't know what to call it. We'll find it in a minute, maybe. I kind of just hang out in there and hope for the best, and they haven't caught me yet, so don't tell. The rent is risking my life. Yeah, I pay rent in lost limbs occasionally. When they say it costs an arm and a leg, they were not kidding. What the hell? I'm still walking. Greg's still walking again. All right, here we go.
The old forearm. It is important that you match the pattern correctly.
Yes, thank you. Oh, shit. Okay. I zoned out for a second.
Now place the new armature into the forearm casing.
Why does the whole thing light up if you can only click his hand? Freddy, what is wrong with you? Why is this game so goddamn laggy all of a sudden? I don't understand. It's running on a 5090. It should be way smoother now.
The old forearm. It is important that you match the pattern correctly. Great. Now place the new armature into the forearm casing.
I have to click his hand and then wait a second. It's so stupid.
You never yearned for the soft feel of a lover? Not with my toes.
Okay. Now where do I click? Here? Sure. I guess I can click there this time.
Complete the procedure.
I'm still walking.
Well done.
Okay.
There is no need to perform the procedure
Okay.
on the other arm. The auto assist will do it for you.
Thank you for... Oh my god, it's so laggy. Are there like a million Vannies spawning somewhere or something? What is happening to my game? Yes, thank you, Freddy.
I'd rather not say.
I can't save. Why can't I save?
Exactly like he did.
Get me out of here. Thank you. Okay. I don't have anything installed. Well, I mean, I have the mod menu installed and other simple things like that, but nothing that should be messing with the game. All right. Let's. So, okay, do we have to? We don't have to kill Roxy. I thought we had to beat the game once. We don't have to beat the game. We can just jump downstairs. Because we have the claws now. I don't know why I was thinking we had to kill Roxy still. We can literally we have to go to Roxy Raceway. Slap the fence. Damn. Okay. Mods, let's make it a rule that complaining about almost being banned or being timed out is a bannable offense. How's that sound? Does that sound like a good idea to most people in chat and the mods? Because it is getting very obnoxious and very annoying to look over at chat and see people constantly complaining about being banned or timed out. It is very annoying. And like, I want to keep the chat moving. I want to keep the chat healthy and engaging and fun for everybody. And it's just, I see it so often because there are just people complaining about it. If you have a problem with the mods, talk to the mods privately in the Discord or whisper to them or something. Please don't crowd the chat with just complaints about being timed out or
Good
banned.
idea.
It's very annoying. It sucks because I know a lot of the people who are like getting upset about being banned or being timed out just want to engage. But if you want to engage and you're going to engage in the streams, you have to engage with everybody in the chat. You can't just try to make the chat your own personal playground. You have to get along with people. You have to chat with people. You have to engage with the current conversation. You have to not try to bend things in one direction. And if you do try to bend things in one direction and people aren't taking to it, don't keep hammering on it. Don't keep trying to get chat to go that way. Clearly it's not working. Go with the flow of chat. That's the whole point of chat. You are all one. You are one collective hive mind beast that is trying to mess with me, but you really gotta go with the flow of chat if you want to continue to chat in my chat. It's just, it has to be, that has to be the way the stream functions. So I'm sorry if that's upsetting to you, or if you want to be the center of attention, go do your own stream. Start your own stream if you want to be the center of attention. If you want to be a part of this community, be a part of the community. If you want to be the center of attention, go do your own stream. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, there are a lot of people asking for to go to the bathroom, and it was funny the first couple times because it was a fun joke for a video, and then that video did really well, and so now all people talk. I'm on the wrong side. Now all people talk about is, can I go to the bathroom? I don't have any bits, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Okay, guys, that was like 2 months ago now. That was like a one-time thing 2 months ago. It was funny the first couple times, and now it's really annoying. I changed it to, you have to show proof of the dentist for that other video, because that was funny for a moment. But even that, people didn't take to, and they're just going back to the old one. It's just, move on! There's funny new ones. Yeah, there's always at least one person begging to get attention, and you know, I get it. It's like, big streamer. Like I'm a bigger streamer now. You want to be noticed by your favorite streamer. Or like, oh, when there's a huge number, it's like I want to be noticed because there's so many people. If I get pointed out, it'll be great. But it gets really annoying when that's all anybody ever does. So here's the answer. If you want anybody, if you want to be noticed by a streamer in chat, be funny. Say something funny and engaging and entertaining, and you will get noticed. I guarantee it. If you say something that is funny to the creator, they are going to acknowledge it and point it out and probably have a back and forth with you for a little while. If it's funny, the streamer is going to engage because it makes the content better. Toilet paper. You know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. All of us together will work on it. Am I a Roxy guy or a Toy Chica guy? Why are these the only two options? I'm a lurker. I am not funny. Okay. I ate by grandma. All right, you guys are learning. We'll work on it. It's gonna take some practice, but you guys are learning a little bit. All right, how the hell does this work? I have to do this, right?
Something funny.
Well, I mean, you got the right spirit. God, beating this game is so stupidly easy. Wow. Oh my God, the final boss battle, guys! Oh no! Don't read my message. You can't tell me what to do. Best FNAF game. I say this all the time. FNAF 1. Best of the FNAF games by far. What the? Huh? Freddy.
Let's lighten the mood. You know what time it is? Yeah? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. You better be ready, Van Man. Because in like 2 seconds I'm gonna rock paper scissors shoot.
Oh god.
Paper. Haha, I don't actually know if I won. GG's.
I mean, I guess you did because I didn't even get a chance to play, but now, guess what? Fuck you! I played my best move! Also, that didn't pop up, so I didn't know what was happening. Okay, I don't know why Freddy's here. Oh shit, I did this wrong. That's fine. I can do this the right way. I'll do it the intended way. Oh, there's 2 of them. Shit. Hi. Leave me alone. Hey. Hey, Pine Sauce. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing? Oh, God. All right. You guys ready to get feet? Oh, shit. Ready. Wait, one? Did I do this wrong? Did I miss one? I did miss one. I'm an idiot. We love feet. Okay, good. You know, I realized my mistake. I get a raid and immediately say, are you guys ready for feet? Let's go, feet! You know, maybe I should come up with a better raid message. But it's alright, we're gonna go get feet. Alright, here we go. Foot time! We're being raided, Vano, help. Just start screaming about feet. It's alright. I love feet. I'm a shoe kind of guy. As in, you like shoes on your feet, or you like feet with shoes, or like, I don't know how to classify this. Guess the best cheese? Oh, feet, Oh, the temptation to ban you for that one. Give the crowd what they want. Well, we're about to learn how to give the crowd what they want, because I actually don't know how to get feet here. Can I get out? Oh, I have to... I could have skipped this. That's alright. So, splam, and then put you in the doorway. Wait, what? You're not done yet? What the hell's happening? There we go. Okay, get in the doorway. I don't actually know... Get over here. Get over here. Okay, that should be fine. There's green on my screen for some reason still. How the hell do I do this? It's Chica. Okay, great. Which side? This side, of course. No, that side. Hopefully this is enough to block. If not, we're dead. Okay, we're fine. All right. So how the hell do I get up top? Because I actually don't know how to do this. I've gotten up on these desks before, but... Okay, there we go.
H-E-H-H-H, it's old man. Vano,
Oh, God, I'm
what's
stuck.
your favorite fruit?
Pineapple. Probably. Actually, I don't know. I don't know why I answered that so confidently so fast. Okay, and then up here. Up here, up here, up here, up here. Why is there green on my screen? Up here?
Vano, I have an important question. Will we have a Gerald plushie or semi-bold Vano plushie someday?
I would like to at some point, yes. Okay, how the hell do I get up here now? Can I climb on this? Oh, I can. I figured it out! I've done it! I've never done this before! Where's Foot? Peepaw Foot! Peepaw Foot? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I didn't consider Chica! Peepaw Foot, how do I get Foot? Do I have to flash him? I don't have the flashy thingy! I do have the flashy- Why do I have the flashy thingy? Oh, I got it. I forgot I collected that. How do I Peepaw Toes? How do I get his feet? Pew him, I don't have him. I only have this. Uh-oh. No, Chica! Huh. Find a loaded gun. I can't get up here. Uh-oh. People, yeah, let's go! I got air feet! I barely got feet, but I got feet! I don't know how that worked, but I did it! I actually can't believe I did that! That is a split for Woman Bonnie. We got Woman Bonnie and we got feet. You happy now, you freaks? Now we're playing a Ruin. Now we just have to get Pegman once, right? That's the only one in the note. Yep, Pegman. I'm ever so delighted. I'm glad I have fulfilled your need for feet. Finally, some feet. Toe jump scare.
Gregory, you there? I got your message.
That being said, we have now played for 11 hours. So, guys, I really wanted to finish Oops All Bonnies in less than 12 hours. I mean, we still have to do all of Help Wanted 2, which could go fast, theoretically, but it's probably not going to. And then all of Secret of the Mimic, because we have to get all the way to the end where the Bonnie looking the Mimic amalgamation is. So, this is terrible. Oh my god. I forget how slow what's her name is. Cassie. I almost called her Vanny.
I would for sure buy Gerald or semi-bold Vano plushie. I will take either or both gladly.
What is a semi-bold Vano plushie? I don't entirely understand what that means. My favorite animatronic in the FNAF games. That one's hard, because, like, I always say Chocolate Bonnie, right? But that's technically only in AR, and that's not even really a game anymore. So I don't know. I don't really care. Like, I don't have favorites. Classic OG Freddy. Classic Freddy. But I saw, did I like the FNAF 2 movie? I actually loved the FNAF 2 movie. I think the FNAF 2 movie is way better than the first one. And the first one was pretty good. It was fan service for sure, but it was pretty good. I think the second movie is actually really good, up until the end. I don't care for the ending of either movie, but the ending of the second one is really cheesy. But the actual movie content, I think, is really good. The thing that I love the most about both FNAF movies so far, the kid acting is phenomenal. The child actors in those films are so accurate to how children talk and act. Like the scene at the very beginning, I don't know when it is in the movie, but when what's her name? Abby. When Abby is on the bus and she's interacting with the kids, talking about what happened in the first movie, that is so fucking accurate to how kids would talk about that situation. It's so, like, the acting for that is so solid. The child acting is so good. I'm actually incredibly impressed. Piper Rubio is incredible. How many subscribers? Somebody contact Universal and ask how many subscribers I need to get by the end of the year to be in the FNAF 3 movie. Oh no! Roar! 100 billion. Okay. 420 million. All right. 5 subs.
Just like my dad's.
Why is water so expensive? Because if it's not, everybody abuses it. Everything has to be super expensive. I mean, I'm gonna have to up the price of bits again because like people really quickly, really easily will abuse the low prices in any stream. If you grow at all, you will have to up your prices. Otherwise, people will just abuse it all the time. Like water got spammed all the time, and bless yous will get spammed all. Like there are a lot of things that just they have to be either turned off or inflated heavily. Otherwise people will just spam it. So make TDS 1500 bits. I don't want to do that to anyone. Hello, Monty. You're not Bonnie. Yeah, see, those bless yous are free and cheap because they don't actually do anything. They just say bless you for when I sneeze, but you guys spam it normally anyway, even though it's supposed to be for when I sneeze only. Why waste your beans on it if I'm not sneezing?
Why is everyone spam bless you?
I don't understand. They find it funny or something. Because I never sneeze? No, I do. But when I sneeze, usually I have a sneezing attack to go along with it. What the hell is this ruin lag?
It was an unfortunate event where I had to spend 75k beans for Vano to approve my mod, and water was the only viable thing.
Yeah, so, no, to clarify that, Spoon didn't have to pay for mod. There used to be a requirement that you'd have to collect 100,000 beans on Twitch, and then you could redeem that to become a mod on the channel. That was a long time ago. But I know Spoon in real life, and I trust him. So I let him collect 75,000 beans and then just gave it to him. So you didn't end up you spent them all on water. Spoon, you spent it all on water because you didn't have to spend 75,000 of it. So, or did I tell you, was that what happened? Did I tell you that you had to spend the 75,000 beans or something? Because I don't remember saying that. That's funny if so.
What are you still doing here?
Nepo mod. He really is a Nepo mod, even though it's not family, but that's funny. Because I'm pretty sure I said that jokingly, and that's why everybody got scammed out of their money.
I swear that doorway was blocked.
Should do a stream where I just make everything free. You know what that stream will sound like, right? You know exactly what that stream will sound like. I don't know when the actual time, the first time you can get Pegman is in this. I actually don't remember. Because if this takes 30 minutes, then we're definitely not getting sub 12 hours for this.
I need your help. Gregory, I can hear you. You can hear me? Turn off all security. Turn it all off. Security? What are you talking about? None of this makes sense.
I'm excited for Singular Mimic VR. I've already, I mean, the game's been out for so long, and I know the ins and outs of it pretty much at this point, that it, you know, it's cool, it's cool and all, but it should have come out with it.
What the heck are those?
So, like, I might play it for a stream, but I don't think I'll try to get a video out of it or anything. I don't know. It's like they took way too long for it, you know? To where I don't really care anymore. I'm more excited for the next FNAF game, whenever that is, you know? No. This, right. Wham. Wham. Nice. Freddy in Space 4 would do numbers. I mean, people keep telling me to play Frick Bears 3, but I don't know anything about it. It looks fine. I don't know. It's not my kind of game. Do I count Secret of the Mimic as a mainline FNAF? I mean, yeah, that's the direction the franchise is going now. Whether or not it feels like FNAF, like Freddy's literally not even a jump scare you can get in the game. So, you know. Hey, we're about to get our Mr. Man! It's almost time! It's almost time. It's almost time. There it is, Pegman! Okay, that's literally the most jump scare Pegman can do, so that's it. That's Bonnie. That is security breach done. Which means pause the timer. Pause the timer. Thank you. Which means that's it. That's the end of this stream because I forgot that Into the Pit, it's not just Help Wanted 2 and Secret of the Mimic. It's Help Wanted 2, Into the Pit, and Secret of the Mimic. Well, we're definitely not getting sub 12 hours. Does Bunny Ear Mini Music Man count? We've been humping a curtain for like 45 minutes! I am going to go do my final pass of the edit for the video that goes up tomorrow. And I am going to get that one up for members, hopefully reasonable enough time today. And it'll go up for everyone tomorrow at 9 a.m. as per usual. We might do a stream tomorrow at 11 as per usual to finish this out. Maybe, possibly, maybe. But I will see you guys later when we don't have to deal with Mini Music Bunny Man. Thank God. I do not want to play more Ruin. Ruin is boring, and it's just the same thing over and over again. And Music Mini Man Bunny bitch is not a bunny. Bunny. He's just got a little. It's like if you went to Amazon, you bought some bunny ears, put the bunny ears on, and called yourself a bunny. Like that's not how this works. He's a poser. He's in costume. I will catch you guys later. Enjoy the video tomorrow, and I will see you later, boys. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. You know it's a boring game when chat doesn't even want to spend more time in it. That's so true. See you later.